the Midwest. We have, now here we go. Virginia is the favorite at 2-1. Michigan State, the second choice at 5-2. Michigan State, just an unbelievable ATS juggernaut for the last
absolutely
10 or 12
and
games.
They finished the season ranked number 1.
Right.
How are they a number 2 seed? I don't know, but again, that's what they do and how they do it. And as John Calipari says, there's no rhyme or reason to it. Doesn't make any sense to him, but yeah, they are absolutely just a monster in covering spreads.
Yeah. And there's no question that between Michigan State at plus 250 or Virginia at plus 200, Michigan State plus
absolutely
250 would
that's
be
a
the
no-brainer
pick.
for me.
The only other teams that have a shot, it's basically a 2-horse race here, and then there's Utah. If you think Utah can come out of nowhere and surprise,
And I
mean,
don't.
Utah, in order to win, they would have to get by Michigan State and Virginia, both of them.
And Utah State, they struggled mightily. I mean, Utah struggled mightily in that last game when they got blown out. They showed no fight in the second half, and that really showed me something. If they didn't want to come out and fight in the second half, how are they going to step up in the tournament? So I think Utah, that might be one to look out. Fresno State with the points might cover that.
Yeah, absolutely. And who's saying, was it Teddy Covers? One of the guys we talked to yesterday said he had Fresno State circled as a team that he wanted to bet in general.
That was Teddy, yeah.
All right, so, and then the only other team, Purdue, Iowa State. I mean, Iowa State's a quality team, but, can they really hang with, I don't know. I mean, Purdue came on strong offensively. They got size. Got size.
Yes, they
They're
do.
going to get their rebounds.
They are.
And they're going to get their dunks.
And that line was only -9 against Little Rock, their opening round.
Yeah, and they're 8-1 to get by in the Midwest as of right now. So, and then we have another 9 seed as a favorite, not a small one either. Butler -3.5 over Texas Tech. Now, when we were sitting there with Teddy Covers, and I heard Butler -2. You heard it, Sean. I was like, oh my God, Butler at 3.5. Would I still like them? I guess so. I don't know. The line's creeping up.
I think so, because Texas Tech had a couple games this year where they just absolutely imploded and they hurt themselves. This team tends to hurt themselves more than get beat.
Yeah.
And I think that might happen here.
Butler, a quality team. And then we have Gonzaga. At the early opener had Gonzaga as a small dog. Now they're a small favorite, -1.5. What do you think about that one?
I love them to beat Seton
Really?
Hall. And I'm going to tell you why. Seton
Hall
Hall just accomplished something they hadn't done in 23 years. They won the championship, the conference championship. I think that quenched their thirst, Pete. I think that might have just did it for them. I don't think they're going to be as hungry coming in, all right? I think they might even be a little overconfident.
Is that possible?
I think so.
Yeah.
I do. And I think Gonzaga's just got that experience, that little swag about them. So that could be dangerous. And I think it also explains the reason 11 and a 6, and it's only -1.5.
Right. And it certainly could, Gonzaga has had at times a disappointing season this year. They might have a chip on their shoulder. Question is, do they have the talent? How do they match up talent-wise with Seton Hall? You think okay?
Yeah, I think absolutely okay. Yeah, I think it's going to be a good game, though. I think it'll be a close game. I don't think it'll be a blowout either way. But
and then there's
got to ask you about Dayton and Syracuse.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to ask about that. That has a game that's going to have bracket implications written all over it.
Yes.
Probably in most brackets, it's going to be a 50-50 pick. Half people taking Dayton, half the people taking Syracuse. I'm still feeling this is another game where I feel like on Wednesday night I will have a pretty confident opinion on it. As of right now, definitely feeling my way around. Dayton disappointed for quite a while.
Yeah.
And Syracuse as well. They were inconsistent too.
Yeah, they were. But I think experience and coaching will win this game. That's my call on that.
And that puts you on Syracuse.
Yes, puts me on Syracuse. Yep, absolutely getting a point.
+1. Yeah, makes sense. Could be. And then let's see, what else do we have here? All right, anything to say about Purdue? -9 over Arkansas Little Rock, and Iowa State -8 over Iona. Again, Purdue.
Yeah, I like Purdue. They're playing great, and you told me it's 8-1. The futures. I'm going to jump on that and put a unit on it as well.
Really?
Because they are. They're big inside. They're big under the boards, and they can dominate teams that way. So I like that. Can they get
past Virginia and Michigan State though?
I think Virginia, but not Michigan State.
Yeah.
Because I think Virginia underachieved as well. I think they. I don't think their schedule's as strong as others. But Iowa State and Iona, right? 7.5.
Well, now it's 8.
It's 8? Okay.
Yeah.
Still, is that correct? I mean, Iona Gales are tough, but...
Yeah, feels to me like it's Iowa State or nothing. Going to have to look into it more.
Okay.
And again, every year it feels this way. It feels like the favorites are the way to go, and every year it seems like the dogs, in retrospect, were the way to go. That these lines, these kinds of games where you have, it's a big line. Yeah, you're kind of feeling it out. And it's like then in retrospect, it's like, all right, Iona loses by 5. They played them kind of tight, but... That's the way I'm feeling right now. All right, Midwest, let's get to our picks. I think we're in agreement as far as futures odds are concerned. Michigan State at +250 is the way to go.
I think for sure. There's no doubt on the futures. I like that. And my second's Purdue. I like them at 8-1. So.
And if you had to make your favorite bet of the opening lines in the Midwest right now, what
Gonzaga,
would it be?
baby.
Gonzaga minus 1.5.
I just really like that.
All right, maybe I would tail you on that one. I don't know. My favorite. Yeah, these are tough.
I know.
I know. These are tough. Ooh. All right. You know what? I think I would go along with a Teddy covers lean and give Fresno State at +9 right now.
Okay.
I'm feeling that might be a lot.
Yeah, because Utah just really looked like shit, and that team is.
I could see that being like Fresno State up by 2 at the half, and then they're close the whole way through, and Utah doesn't pull away.
As soon as I saw that line and with the way Utah was going, I thought Fresno State on a teaser value as well. Imagine putting 6 on top of 9.
Yeah,
I like that.
And actually, that's the way you love teasers, and we know that.
Yeah.
And if you see some of these lines that you think are like really just tight and really just dead on, that translates into usually a very good teaser value.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to having a great teaser time this year. In this
Okay.
tournament. So, Abby, who do you like coming out of the Midwest, or is that a no-brainer?
Michigan State.
Okay,
plus
baby.
250. Absolutely. No way I'm going against that. No way I'm going against that. Okay. All right. So that's the Odds Couple show for today. We will be back tomorrow with some picks for the NIT and CIT and CBI games tomorrow.
Actually, I have one pick for tonight. It's in
go
the
for
CIT.
it. Really?
Yeah, I have Grand Canyon.
Okay.
I'm serious. -6. I grabbed him at -6 on the first half tonight. Grand Canyon.
Okay. Grand Canyon, -6.
You heard it, baby.
Love it.
Brenner putting it out there.
I've been following Grand Canyon super closely all year long, and I can't say I disagree with your pick.
Okay, I like that.
That's a
Pete.
joke. That's a kid. I have not been following Grand Canyon.
All right. Have a great day, Pete.